Morning, guys. So I'm trying to wake up because I got another fun day of diving today, and it's gonna be different because I'm not diving with Alex. I'm going to check out a new dive center called Sea Explorers, and it's like attached to a big resort called Pura Vida. I've never been to this place, but it's like one of the main ones in town, so I'm excited to go check it out. And I'm also meeting the guy that runs the place called Tim Bradley, and he's a course director for Patty, and he's going to do Shy's open water course. So I'll probably get the material and stuff for that so she can start it. But mainly, he just wants to have me over and show me their house reef. Should be cool. It's near El Dorado and where I went on the night dive the other night. So I'd like to see what it's like during the day. So I'll make a little video, show you guys another place to dive with in Darwin. Let me get my gear together and see you there.
Critter Hunter.
Wow, this dive resort is beautiful. It's freaking huge. Can't believe I never been here in all the 2 years I've lived here. And this dive center itself, it's freaking massive. And look at this boat. I don't know if you can see it out there. I'll show you later. This is like the perfect setup. Cleaning tanks, big old dive center, training area. A little bit of everything. But I'm here for two reasons. I'm gonna meet Tim Bradley, and then I'm gonna check out, he wants me to check out their house reef. I mean, look at this. I complain about a lot of the entry points from shore because they're so rocky and shitty and hard to get in, but look, this is pure sand right in front of their dive site. And if you guys remember my last episode, the night dive, that was just like 6 trees down that way, and we went that way. So this has to be an awesome dive site. So he's gonna show me around his personal little house reef. And I'm gonna show you guys another dive center to dive with while you're here in Darwin or Dimagete. So let's go find Tim. We're gonna dive on nitrox today. Tim's favorite. It's a nice little nitrox station, actually. So I've arrived at the dive shop, and it's super nice. One of the nicest ones I've been to in Darwin. And of course, every dive shop needs dive instructor. So Tim, this is Tim Bradley, and
hello.
He's a Patty course director, and he's invited us down here to dive with him and check out their house reef. He says it's pretty awesome. Somehow I've never been there, but I can see it has an awesome entry, which is good for fat people. Just no rocks here, which is kind of rare here in Darwin. Just a really nice beach, really nice boat if we ever get out on that. But we're gonna check out the, what is it, the reef, house reef?
Yep, the Pura Vida house reef.
So what can we see down there?
So it's mostly artificial reef, and what we've done down there is we collected for about 1.5 years all the bottles from the diver bar back here, which means there were quite a lot of bottles, and we put them into concrete molding and built towers of artificial reef, like little pyramids made out of the bottles, which is cool because you can get the critters going through and swimming through. The concrete's good for coral growth. So we'll see some of that. We also have a jeepney a 1968 Ford Mustang, and a small boat out there
it's an
as
actual
well.
Mustang?
Yes, a 1968.
When you told me Mustang, I was thinking of those half cab trucks they call Mustangs.
No, this is the real deal.
Where the hell did you get a
1968
Mustang?
Ford Mustang.
That's gonna be unique. I have not seen any Mustangs in the Philippines. All right, well, anything else I should know? We're diving on nitrox.
Yep, we're gonna dive nitrox because it's a little bit deeper. The Mustang's at 30 meters. We'll keep our eyes open. It's mostly a sand dive with artificial reef, so lots of critters.
My favorite.
Ghost pipes, maybe frogfishes. What we'll see is we will see.
They never wanna promise me anything.
Yeah.
The ocean will surprise us.
Yeah. All right, well, let's see. I'll show you guys what the Sea Explorer house reef looks like. Let's go.
Dive with a smile.
Don't smile.
Hey, I forgot. It's a lot easier to take a selfie and show how cool you are during the day when you're carrying less stuff. So I want to find these bottle statue things that he was talking about, but I don't know if we're going to get to it on this dive. Here's some of the extras that they laid around, and there's a lot of growth on them. It's kind of cool how stuff just grew around them over time. And then we got down to the speedboat, probably at 22 meters. And just like the bottles, there was stuff growing on them everywhere, and tons of reef fish all around. It was pretty cool. It's like a little display of artificial coral reef. And there's still lots more of those extra bottles laying around. They make for lots more little habitats. And then sure enough, there was a Mustang. It's definitely a Mustang. You can see the quarter panels and all. But it's definitely not getting restored anytime soon. There were sea fans and levies and all kinds of stuff attached to it. Looks awesome. Has anybody seen a Mustang like that? Then we're on to the jeepney a little bit south, and there's two little morays there to greet me when I come up. These little gray morays are actually pretty big for a gray moray. They're usually small when I find them. And then in this sea fan, Tim was motioning that there's another moray. And I finally found him, swimming around, searching for a snack. As you can see, this is a muck site, so any kind of protrusion or anything besides the sand, there's going to be critters all around. And I'm not exactly looking for critters on this dive, I just want to check out a new dive site. But I can still see it's a good muck diving location. Here's a trap that wasn't here the day before, and Tim said it's the biggest one he's seen. Huge fish trap. Of course, sometimes I just can't help but to get my camera out and film the little guys, like this little shrimp. And this little porcelain crab. But then Tim pointed out a Shaun the Sheep nudie break. And every time Alex points these out, I just tell him, forget it, because they're so tiny, they're nearly impossible for me to film on my camera. But this one was really big, compared to most of the ones I find, at least. It was still about 1/3 the size of a BB. I know the video is grainy and weird on this one, but it's still the best shot I've ever gotten of a Shaun the Sheep nudie brink. I love it. You can see these guys are just so cute. And you can see why they're nicknamed the sheep. They're just little tiny ocean dweller sheep. And on my way out, I had to film this little devil scorpion fish. He didn't want to be ignored. All in all, great dive. I'm glad to be exploring a new muck diving site, and it's an awesome house reef for sea explorers. So yep, that was definitely an awesome house dive, reef dive, whatever you call it. You call that muck diving, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely my favorite type of diving, and you got the perfect location. We saw way more than I could film, but filmed some good stuff. I hope it came out. And you're fun to dive with, man. You don't make any noise.
No.
I've dove all over the world, different guides, and they're always banging at you. Come, follow me, or let's go this way, or look at this thing. Just always banging the whole time, and it's always in my videos. I hate it. So you're, even when you saw something, you waited until I was looking at you, and then you're like. So,
yeah, I'm usually a little more relaxed with that kind of guiding, active guiding, but quiet guiding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like to bang on my tank and disturb anything. I just like to let you know something cool is over there, and wait till you're done doing what you're doing, and then bring you to the next cool thing.
Yeah, it was super laid back and relaxed, and it's a nice dive to do that, man. I used the last bit of my air so I could stay as long as possible. I think I got a good shot of that little tiny nudie break. At first I was like, no, don't even show me, but then I just put another lens on, and I hope it's good. You guys will know before us, but yeah, thanks so much for having me.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was really fun to dive with you, man.
And you guys need to watch the next video, because he's actually the course director for Patty. I don't know if there's a lot of those in Negros, but if you don't know, that's like the instructor of instructors of instructors. So he's like the top dog, and at least in the area, and he's going to do Shy's open water certification. So she's getting the best. So she's starting that today, so that's going to be the next episode. So
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's hard to find somebody that we trust, because Shy's so, she's taking it under our wing, and we've got to get the best for her. So it's going to be an awesome course.
We'll make sure she turns out to be a great diver.
Good. We did We did 5 DSDs with her, me and Alex. Her dad is a assistant instructor with PADI, SSI, CVOS, and I'm a dive master, so we just did regular DSDs with her. Tried just to see, because she has so many backers, sponsors, I wanted to make sure she's like comfortable in the water before we go to this course and then find out, oh, she don't want to do it. So we took her down to 12 meters, 6 meters, different, whatever. Of course, the first couple dives were mask and trying to do the buoyancy, but you're gonna have to do your thing.
That's what the course is for. We'll get all that worked out then.
For
get her
sure.
plenty of practice, take our time, and make sure she's comfortable and ready. And that it turns out
Yeah,
to be a good time.
we didn't try to, we knew we were gonna get her really certified. We just wanted to make sure she was comfortable in the water. You know, people start their course, then they find out they're claustrophobic, they have ear problems, 100 other things, and they stop. So I wanted to make sure we didn't waste anybody's time.
Right. Yeah, that's a good way to do it.
So yeah, so you'll let me know if we had her ready.
All right.
All right, well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You guys. Oh, you know what? You got a YouTube channel too.
Yeah, that's right. Our Sea Explorers Philippines YouTube channel.
Yeah, that's how I found this guy. He's obviously based in Darwin, and they have a scuba channel as well. So I'm gonna put the link in the description below, and I think we're gonna do some more videos together. They have other locations around the Philippines, but we gotta wait for the borders to open. So, all right, enough talking. See you guys on the next one.